To start holding ourselves accountable and set goals and measure our performance, we actually began participating in the CDP's Global Environmental Disclosure System all the way back in 2008. But it was actually quite challenging for us to access the data, report it, have credibility and confidence in the accuracy, but we really wanted to go further faster. So that's when we really started looking at third parties like VitalMetrics for help. I was impressed right off the bat with their responsiveness and thoroughness. We did an abbreviated RFP because we had a fairly accelerated timeline to get the help we needed. Ultimately, it was their ability to work within our extreme time constraints and budget that led us to choose VitalMetrics. My experience with VitalMetrics definitely exceeded expectations. We had previously reported on scope 1 and 2 emissions, and this was the first time we were able to successfully gather everything and report quite comprehensively on scope 3. The credibility that comes with working with someone like VitalMetrics, their Carbon 360 software, and their relationship with CDP just ultimately gave me, what I needed to go ahead and flip that switch so that things were public. So I would say the most tangible output of our relationship with VitalMetrics was the ability to migrate C awareness level to B management. And we actually scored significantly higher in a number of the different categories than we anticipated. In fact, we actually went basically from not disclosing scope 3 all the way to the leadership level. We also leveraged VitalMetrics and some of their recommendations to select a firm to do a third-party verification. And we engaged them to do a pretty comprehensive risk and opportunity assessment, taking a look at our geographic footprint and modeling out what we could be facing in terms of regulatory challenges from a carbon tax, as well as from increased storm intensity in some of our key markets. If I was giving advice to other organizations that were contemplating broadening the scope of their reporting, or maybe even getting into this for the first time, I would strongly recommend not going it alone. We did that for years, and we made some inroads and we made some strides, but the reality is you don't have to. There are experts out there like VitalMetrics that you can partner with, and for really a very modest investment, you can access some pretty amazing expertise, proven methodologies, tools and software and calculations that you're going to need to make accurate and credible reporting on your scope 1, 2, and 3 emissions possible. So don't reinvent the wheel or run the risk your approach is wrong. I think the best way to tell your story and identify, where the next frontier of opportunities lies, and which priorities to focus on first, second, and third, all those things are available when you partner with VitalMetrics.